shout something out that I just saw happening in the comments. Good vibes. I love to see the good vibes. People wishing each other good luck. I see people talking about how much they've earned on Swagbucks. That's great to see too. People just giving a cheery update into their lives. I like to see all that positive stuff out there. I did see a couple questions or people talking about this, so let me address it for those of you who are newer to the game. You only get to rejoin once each game. You have to do it before question number 10, and you can do that using a free rejoin, which I bet a bunch of you have from Second Chance Week, or you can use SB to do that. We used to have that in the instructions, but we removed it. Maybe it's time to put it back in. I feel like there are enough new people in here that they need to understand how that works. It won't add a bunch of time. We'll keep it quick. But I hope everybody is doing well out there. I hope you are all excited. Somebody asking for Monty Python trivia. Of course, we did have a question about Monty Python yesterday. Is that right? Didn't we ask about that? One of the greatest shows of all time. It would be fun to do a Monty Python game. I don't know how many people know it well enough. You know, you want to keep it so that it's not impossible for everybody who's out there playing. But it is a very good idea, and always appreciate your suggestions. Grey's Anatomy trivia as well. All sorts of suggestions out there. People asking, why can't you see me? It's because there's no video. It's just the image and a microphone. This is the home version. You're playing the home version of Swagbucks Live. It's all just this picture of a person and their cat sitting at a mid-century modern table in a mid-century modern chair and getting ready to play the game, which, by the way, is about to begin right now. It's time to make your day just a little bit brighter and more profitable with the Tuesday edition of Swagbucks Live, the mobile game show where you win money from the comfort of your phone. Let's take that big brain of yours and turn it into a money-making machine, okay? Here is today's grand prize. That's $1,000, and all you need to do to win your share is correctly answer 10 multiple-choice trivia questions about a variety of topics. That's all. We have bonus SB for you, too. After Q1, you will receive 1 SB for every question you get right, even if you've already been eliminated. You do have to stick around until the end of the game to keep them. There's a claim button. You click that claim button. They're added to your account. Bingo, bango, bongo. They're yours. But if you win the game today, you will get those bonus SB that you earned throughout automatically added to your share of the grand prize. No claiming necessary. Also, just for those of you who are new, once per game, you can rejoin if you get one wrong before question number 10. You can do that using a free rejoin. If you don't have any, I'll tell you how you can get one later on in the game. Or you can use like 1 SB. It's very inexpensive to do. Maybe sometimes a little more, but we like to keep that barrier to re-entry low. Let's set the mood right now, shall we, by turning off the comments and giving you just a second to center yourself before we get to your warm-up. Doesn't that feel better? I know. Here is question number 1. Chef Boyardee primarily makes what kind of food? Is it frozen food, canned food, or powdered food? What kind of food is Chef Boyardee known for? Ettore Boiardee's face still adorns the packaging of the foods that he made famous. You can have a delicious Italian meal right out of a can. It's canned food, of course. That is what they are known for. 93% of you getting that one right. Of course, their major competitor in the canned pasta space would be Franco-American, makers of SpaghettiOs. But a Chef Boyardee, that spaghetti and meatballs, it's very good. It's very, very good. It's also very good that the 7% of you who are eliminated are all back in here already, most of you doing it for free, and a couple of our stragglers, a couple of our latecomers. We have over 30,700 of you in grand prize contention, over 32,500 total in the game, and that number continues to rise as people come on in and use a rejoin to get themselves back in it for a piece of the grand prize. But right now, we're going to move on. Good news for you. Every question from here on out is worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Starting with this one, here is question number 2. What food substance is made by bees? Is it syrup, oatmeal, or honey? What food substance is made by bees? Syrup, oatmeal, or honey? If you've ever watched Naked and Afraid, when they find a beehive, they're overjoyed because they know that they can get a ton of protein and energy from all that honey that they're making. Honey is the answer. We got 99% plus of you getting that one right. Well done. I mean, this is pretty basic knowledge. We don't have to watch Naked and Afraid to know it. We don't have to watch Jerry Seinfeld's Bee Movie, even though I feel like everybody should just once, just to try it out and see if it's for them. Let's move on to question number 3, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. What nickname is given to the NCAA basketball championship tournament? Is it September Silliness, April Insanity, or March Madness? What is the nickname of that championship tournament? This year, it seemed like Gonzaga was the team of destiny, but they were completely dismantled by Baylor, who won the March Madness tournament. March Madness, of course, is the answer. 98% of you getting that one right. I remember back to that time around the championship game, people getting in there into the comments and pulling for either Gonzaga or Baylor. And hey, it was not the game any of us expected to see, but it feels like a lot of the championship games are like that. You don't expect to see what you wind up seeing. But right now, you know you're about to see question number 4, which is worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Hamilton's Lin-Manuel Miranda also wrote what Tony-winning musical? Is it West Side Story, In the Heights, or Bye Bye Birdie? What is his other well-known musical? Before writing a musical about historical New York, he wrote something more modern, an ode to his neighborhood of Washington Heights called In the Heights. In the Heights, lights up on Washington Heights up. 77% of you getting that one right, but that means 23% of you could be eliminated right now, and I hope you're not throwing away your shot. Another Lin-Manuel Miranda reference, because you can rejoin right now. And most of you are doing exactly that. The vast majority of you, in fact. We still have over 28,000 people in grand prize contention. But the rest of you hanging in there, knowing that you can keep earning bonus SB. Very smart. I think that's very, very smart. And hey, In the Heights coming to theaters and I think to HBO Max. One of the streaming services is going to have it. So you'll be able to watch the film adaptation of his first big Broadway hit. Lin-Manuel Miranda never stops making those hits. Let's move on to question number 5, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. Which of the following is not one of the benchmarks contained in the backronym APGAR? Is it resilience, appearance, or grimace? Backronym. Fun word. You're born into this world taking tests. The APGAR test is meant to measure a baby's relative health, but resilience, not one of those benchmarks. 58% of you knowing that one, well done. For those who don't know, a backronym is where a bunch of words are in order and they just make a new word. So APGAR is not like scuba where you take the words and you make something out of it. This is it's an acronym in reverse. It's a backronym. We're backing into it. Back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. 42% of you eliminated on that one, but of course over half of you saying, I'm not done quite yet. Still got a little bit of unfinished business. Going to pick up that loose change right now. 22,600 of you in grand prize contention right now. And still over 32,200 of you in the game, ready to keep earning bonus SB, just like all smart people would. Here's question number 6. We are beyond the halfway point. It's worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. Words with Friends is a mobile game similar to what board game? Is it Trivial Pursuit, Scrabble, or Jenga? What board game is Words with Friends very, very similar to? You know how it goes. It starts with a single game against a friend, and before you know it, you're playing about 20 games of Scrabble at once. It's Scrabble, basically. That's what it is. 97% of you getting that one right. Even the placement of most of the squares is very similar, where the triple words, triple letters, double words, double letters, a little bit different, but still a very fun game. If you're like me, you have way too many games going at once, so you'll go through periods where you're playing a bunch, and then you go through periods where you lose a bunch of games because you forgot to take your turn. But you're not going to forget to take your turn right now because we're already up to it. It's question number 7 worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. What 2 colors make up a zebra's coat? Is it white and gold, black and blue, or black and white? What 2 colors make up a zebra's coat? While there's some debate as to which color is the main coat and which color makes up the stripes, we can agree that zebras, they're black and white. Black and white. Diddly-doo, diddly-doo-doo. 99% of you getting that one right. Well done. Well done. I think they have settled which is the base coat and which are the stripes, but I'm not going to ruin that for you here, mostly because I do not remember the answer. Let's move to question number 8 right now, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. In the comic books, let me get that button. In the comic books, Isaiah Bradley was imprisoned for stealing what hero's costume? Is it Batman, the Punisher, or Captain America? Isaiah Bradley put in prison for stealing this guy's costume. In a story reminiscent of the Tuskegee experiments and of Steve Rogers, Isaiah Bradley stole the Captain America costume to rescue POWs, but unlike Steve, was imprisoned as a result. Yes, he is and was a version of Captain America, taking that suit. 85% of you getting that one right. Brilliantly portrayed in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. If you've not yet watched it, take the time. It's worth it. It's like a buddy cop action movie and a comic book movie all rolled up into about 6 hours. And you can just take your time with it and enjoy because it's really, really good. Of the 15% of you that got eliminated on that one, a fraction of you coming back in. We still have over 18,600 of you in grand prize contention. As we move on to our second to last question, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right, it's question number 9. Here it is. The Latin Church launched what religious war? Was it the Holy Crusades, the Battle of Shaker Heights, or the War of the Roses? The Latin Church launched what religious war? These brutal conflicts claimed what some believe to be about 1 million lives, and they were waged in an attempt to conquer the Holy Land, which is why they were called the Holy Crusades. Yes, the Holy Crusades is the answer. 13,478 of you got that one right, and you are ready for our final question. If you had fun playing this game, tell your friends about it. Post to social media with the hashtag SBLive. Send a text. Send an email. But include your share link no matter what, because if people sign up with it, you will get a free rejoin. And you can get that link, by the way, by clicking the invite or get more rejoins button in the main menu of the app. Now, before we get to the final question, I have a great opportunity for those of you out there who like money. If you want a fun way to get into investing, try Stash. When you set up your account, you'll get 4,500 SB. When you deposit your first $5, Stash will add $5 to your account, giving you double the investing power. That means you're making money to be smart with the money you already have and maybe grow it into a lot more money. Now, you have to be a U.S. player to take advantage of the software, but please check out Stash after the game if you haven't already. We have 16,730 people vying for a piece of our $1,000 grand prize. Almost 32,000 total of you in the game right now, all of whom can earn themselves 1 bonus SB by correctly answering our final question. Here is question number 10. Making a bad situation worse is known as adding insult to what? Is it injury, Indiana basketball, or into club? Adding insult to what? When you've made a mistake or you've failed at something, the last thing that you need is for things to get worse or for someone to pile on. Because why would you add insult to injury? Injury is the answer. 16,388 of you knew that answer, and you are splitting our grand prize, adding good to great. That's what I call that, or great to even greater. How about that? Anyway, you're each taking home 7 SB in grand prize money, plus the bonuses you earned along the way. Jennifer Tiernan, I'm looking at you. Accounts and Carts, you as well. And Paul M644 are just 3 of the winners of this game. Congratulations to each and every one of our grand prize winners. And congratulations to those of you who maybe didn't get a piece of that grand prize, but earned bonus SB for themselves and stuck around to claim them. Well done on you. Now that you have these SB, you know what to do with them? That's right. Redeem them for PayPal cash or gift cards to Amazon, Starbucks, Target, and hundreds of other places. Thank you for playing along and winning, everyone. You are all winners in my book every day in every way. We'll see you tomorrow for another round. This has been Swagbucks Live, and we are out of here.